Hi guys, and welcome back. In this video today, I'm going to be doing a little bit of a get ready with me, whilst we also chat about something really important, which is desire. It's going to be less about me just yapping about my life, and we're going to be channeling a little bit as well. Now, you're probably thinking, desire, why is desire so important? Well, desire is within every one of us. Desire is something that connects us to our sexual energy, pleasure, our needs as well. Desire connects us to source energy. Desire connects us to the parts of us that want to grow and evolve. When I say the word desire, I want you to firstly think about what comes up within you. How does the word desire make you feel? Does it make you feel icky? Does it make you feel a bit unsure? Does it make you feel a little bit numb? Does it make you feel like you need to hide? Or does it light you up and make you feel excited? Desire is so much more than we are conditioned to believe. Desire truly is our direction. Desire is the thing that nudges us forward in life and urges us to do the things that light us up, that connect us to joy, that connect us to pleasure, that connect us to happiness and love and all the things, all the emotions. Desire is something that is so incredibly important and is so innate within all of us. But a lot of us experience conditioning and trauma that actually block us away from our desire. It actually tells us to suppress our wants. It actually tells us to suppress our needs as well. We actually grow up, a lot of us, thinking that we are unworthy of having the things that we want, let alone wanting the things that we want. And when I'm talking about desire here, I'm not just talking about superficial things, although it plays a role. Desire is so much more than material. Desire is the thing that bridges us and connects us to the version of ourselves that we meet, connect with, and evolve into. Desire is hugely important, and I am at a point where I'm sick of people feeling ashamed of wanting the things that I want, because I've personally lived a life having absolutely no idea what the fuck I wanted. And I don't just mean the things in life. Feeling so codependent and so unworthy of having or wanting anything that I consistently settled for less, and less in a lot of ways for me was pain. But thankfully, pain, as hard as it is, something when we feel it and we accept our experience and we accept the struggles that we have been through, we find desire within our pain. Desire is connected to the experiences that we have had in life that have made us feel like life was not worth living. Desire is connected to those experiences in a way that it shows us what we want after experiencing so much of what we don't want. In order to know light, you must know the dark. It's the paradox, it's balance, and desire is the balance. So when we try to suppress our desire, when we tell ourselves that we are not worthy of the things that we desire or want, we are settling for usually the bare fucking minimum. My hair is a mess, by the way. Now, I want you to understand that your desire is so much more than the superficial lies that you've been told that it is. If your conditioning makes you feel like your desire is unworthy and undeserving, then there are parts of yourself that you have not tapped into and accepted, and there's likely pain that has caused that. When I was growing up, I believed that love was pain. I only knew conditional love, and it was a lot of the time associated with being told that I was worth nothing. I didn't even believe that my needs were worthy of being met. Everything for me had to be earned. Now, desire is free-flowing. Desire is not something that is earned. Needs are also something that shouldn't be earned. It just is. And the more that you learn that about yourself, that everything that you feel and experience just is, you realize that your desire is your direction, and there is nothing that makes you unworthy of following and wanting what it is that is in your path, that is in your direction. Yesterday I had a person comment on my TikTok video, trying to tell me that I can understand where they were coming from, but it was a person who is obviously very connected to their spirituality, which I think is amazing, but so much so that they are disconnected from their humanness. We are soul-led beings, humans as well. We are spiritual beings having a human experience. We are here to experience everything that is the human life. We're here to explore all aspects of ourselves in our beautiful, unique bodies. Desire is a part of that experience. If we didn't have desire, what would be the point of this earth? What would be the point of all the things that we've created? What would be the point of having the ability to create if we had no desire to create? Desire is more than just distorted things like lust, greed, pride, whatever you want to tie it to. Whatever you feel that desire is maybe associated with. When in reality, desire is the thing that makes you long and search for more. And we think it's something outside of us, when in reality, we're searching for more of ourselves. Desire is the thing that helps bridge us and connect us to all of what we're here to experience within ourselves. So sometimes you go, why do these things that I want, why don't they really make any sense? Why do I even want this? Where does this come from? My personality, my perception? There are connections to that, but it is not solely in that alone. We all have unique personalities, we all have experiences that aren't always unique, but we have unique perceptions on our experiences. And yes, there is an aspect of that that is connected to desire for us in very specific ways. But desire is an energy of us wanting to connect to and experience more of ourselves in all forms possible. Now, this person that left this comment was trying to say that desire was insignificant, that desire is tied to our little personality, as if personality is a small thing in our experience and is not anything important, which it is. Personality is important because it's our unique perception and our unique experiences. And yeah, a unique perception of our experiences of ourselves that actually help us go into more of ourselves and help us evolve. He was also trying to say in this comment that desire is not really important because we have to have experiences that are hard so that we struggle and evolve our soul. But the thing is, when we want something, usually there is something difficult that comes along with that experience of that wanting. Say you're wanting 1,000 followers on social media, and that means you have to be seen. You actually have a fear of being seen. You have to do the hard thing of overcoming that fear of being seen in order to get the things that you're wanting, which is 1,000 followers on that social media. That desire bridges you to a path that is difficult, and there are things that you have to overcome on that path in order to get to what you want. You don't have to earn the desire, but you know that towards that desire, there is more of you that you have to experience and face, and that is hard because that is growth. We don't have to suffer, but we may have to struggle, and that's okay because that's part of the experience of being human. So to say that desire is not connected to our experience of soul growth is very much not true. Desire is our direction. Desire is the thing that helps us experience all the parts of ourselves. So for you to understand your desires, for you to connect to your desire, first ask yourself if there is shame in this desire. What parts of yourself have you not accepted? What parts of yourself are you scared to tap into because there is desire in there? Where there is shame, there is also desire. And shame is not inherently a bad thing, but it does act as a block. There is no bad emotion, but there are stuck emotions. And stuck emotions are the ones that keep us from not evolving. And for the people who are so attached to their spirituality that they can't even be human, they are usually suppressing the parts of themselves that make them the most them that they could be. For those that think desire is unimportant and is entirely human-based and is just insignificant to soul growth, you are suppressing the parts of yourself that allow you to grow the most. Emotions are energies in motion, and when you suppress emotions, you keep emotions stuck. And when you keep things stuck, there is no growth. There is nothing more that can happen. You don't allow them to move in the most natural way possible, the way that they are designed to. Desire is the thing that gives you direction, that bridges you to all parts of you. Desire helps you feel and experience your emotions so they can shift and transform and open you up to more parts of yourself so that you can evolve as a soul, as a human. Desire is so fucking important. And when we suppress the things that we desire because we are ashamed of them, you are disconnecting and preventing yourself from experiencing more, all of you, your wholeness, your fullness, on a human and a soul level. So, with everything that I've explained to you, in what way can you be more open with yourself and your emotions, allowing yourself to feel all the things that you feel, and even if there is pain, in that pain you will find more of what you want, because you will realize the things that you don't want. And when you lean into the things that you do want, it won't necessarily be easy, but there is a natural flow there that is going to help you understand and experience more of yourself because you leaned into your desire. When you settle for less, you settle for a version of you that is stuck, that is suppressed, that is avoidant, and that is neglecting your needs and desires. When you tell yourself you don't need more, you're telling yourself that you aren't worthy of experiencing the fullness of your human self, and you stop yourself from evolving and becoming, or just experiencing all other parts of you that you are here to experience. Desire is not personality based. That is just perception. Desire is the thing that connects you to source. And when you suppress that, you stop yourself from living everything here on this earth that you were designed to live and do and be and experience and evolve into and evolve from. Pain for me was something I had to let myself feel and accept and move through and feel through in order to understand myself more so that I could choose the things that I want to evolve and become. And that's where I found desire. When we move from survival, we move into a life that we were here to live, which is freedom. To do, to be everything that we can and are able to be and experience. And that is a natural space of evolution. That is the natural state of our being, to flow, to move, to exist, to change. When has this earth ever stayed the same? The most natural thing in this universe is shifting states of being, is evolution. When you suppress existence, when you suppress desire, a natural state of existence, something that is and that you cannot ignore, well, you can ignore, but you can't deny that it's real, you are stopping yourself from experiencing everything that you are here to experience as a soul and as a human. So please, if you're watching this and this resonates and this tickles something in your brain and it lights something up within your body, if you aren't listening to the things you want, all the things that you need, then what is the point? What are you here to do? What are you experiencing? I hope this video inspires something within you, and I hope it gets you thinking about more than just your human needs for survival. You honor them, you appreciate them, and you allow that to open up to the parts of you that actually want and have desire for more than just settling for what you know. I love you.